Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Bump, 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 bump. Sup, everybody? Welcome to PropAholics J. You already know what it is, man. We're about to talk about the prop side, have a good vibe, chill for, a little while. Gonna talk about all the matchups, go in depth. Hope you guys are doing good on this beautiful Thursday, man. Listen, it's an awful card. It's not a cult classic, but you know what? It's fights. So we'll see. It's fights. Hey, W to Mini Moo. Dude was first up in chat, representing East Rochester, New York, like a savage, bro. The guy's built different. What's up? What's up? I see Paku up in here early too. What's up, Trip? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, savages. King of the North, Gary. Look at these savages out early. Jay's in the house. Hell yeah. W, guys. Run it, Mini Moo. Thank you for the $2, bro. I appreciate you getting the motherfucking donor train running nice and early. Thank you, dog. I appreciate you. All right. All right. So the plan is simple. We're going to go through each and every fight. I'm going to talk about different, prop options. I'm not just going to list one. We'll do several. At the end of the show, we'll recap what went down, and then I'll do a member stream after. So should be a hell of a vibe. Votes are going to be up in the chat throughout, and hopefully you guys are interacting like madmen. You know what I'm saying? It's always the cars like that that show out and have bangers. Is because we have zero expectations. Zero. I'd say most of us, look at this card as an off week with some fights. And then when you're blessed with some violence, that's great. But I don't know. I got a weird feeling that a few of these fights might not hit. I hope that I'm wrong. I just got to go off honest instinct, dude. I think there's going to be a few potential snooze festers, and off week type event is what it feels like. And some snooze festers, recipe for irritation from us fans, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm rocking the green shirt. All right. We're going good luck, Jay, with the green. I got the Zins on deck, the green as well. So we're going green machine up in here, and we're going to get through it. We're going to do it in just a second, though. I'm taking my time as we getting up in here, bruh. Taking my time loving this shit, man. Taking my time. Bro, I hope they're great, DH96. I really do. I hope that it's an amazing card. I don't hope for negativity. I hope for nothing but positive. But you got to worry a little bit that it could be a dud. But I hope not. I hope not. I really hope there's some violence. We're going to hop up into things in just a second. All right. We're going to go fight by fight. The chat poll is already up and ready to rock and roll. Make sure you vote. Without your votes, what are we doing? First fight, we got Jamie Siraj versus John Yannis. I'm picking Siraj. And wow, both of these guys making their MMA debuts. I don't know what's going on with MMA Fight Center. They don't have any record. They have nobody's record. But ignore MMA Fight Center because they have a slight touch of autism today. But altogether, you look at this matchup and you say to yourself, okay, striker versus grappler. Jamie Siraj is a pressure grappler. Good jiu-jitsu. Not the best wrestler, but he's going to shoot a fuckload of takedowns. It really worries me, though, that 92% of the fucking people on Tapology, everybody's just like blindly picking Siraj when John Yannis is a way better striker than him. Like John Yannis hits harder. John Yannis more accurate with the striking attack. It's just his weakness is grappling, but I promise you, Bashi mauls Siraj easy. I don't know, dude. This fight seems like a trap, if you ask me. Like you're thinking, oh, Siraj, oh, I'm going with the Canadian. I don't know. Something's bad about this fight. Something's ugly about this fight. Something feels weird about this fight. It feels really 50-50. Because John Yannis is a good kickboxer and he has fucking power. He's got nasty leg kicks, kind of that tight, upright stance, a little Muay Thai action. And oh my God, throws fucking hard. It's just his wrestling has been the weakness throughout his whole career, dude. I wouldn't bet on Siraj, but I consider betting on Yannis. I want to see them face off. This is one that, I don't know, I was like kind of thinking Yannis, and then I kind of sold myself in Siraj, and obviously I've been picking Siraj, but I want to see what they actually look like when they face off with one another. I want to feel the energy of this face off to get an idea of really what's about to go down. I don't know. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Weird fight. Unusually weird. Because everybody's thinking, oh, Canada. And then this tough fucking American savage, this Latin American savage, comes in with some heavy shots and puts his ass out. So not an insane take, I don't think. Ignore the records, bro. I don't know why it says 0-0. Like, I genuinely don't understand. There is a very strange glitch going on with MMA Fight Center. And I don't know. I mean, if it's really that bad, I can switch to UFC.com, but UFC.com sometimes looks ugly as hell. But we'll look. Let's see if UFC.com looks better for this. I might have to today, which I don't want to, but I'll let you guys tell me if you prefer UFC.com after this fight. Right now, we're riding with what we're riding with. But if you prefer, I can switch it to UFC.com. It's just UFC.com also looks fucking strange. UFC.com got a lot of stats, but it's like all misplaced and out of order, and it's annoying too. Let's talk the prop bet inside. Yeah, I didn't forget. I remember that it's PropAholics. Don't worry about it. I'm on a ramble a little bit, but I'm having a good time chatting. I'm going to say this. Dog or pass option is great in this fight. I don't highly recommend a Siraj money line. Over 2.5 probable, but Yannis by knockout and Siraj by sub, both are pathways. Yannis KO at 5-1, I actually think is not the craziest take ever. Granted, the money line is nice. Siraj by sub is plus 180. Siraj by decision at plus 200. Over a round and a half, minus 230. Does Siraj get it under the neck? Answer me that, chat. Answer me that. I know Yannis got subbed by Bashi, but Bashi's a good prospect. I don't think Siraj beats Bashi. I don't think Siraj does well. I think Bashi cooks Siraj. And Yannis was on mad short notice for that one too. Both these guys on short notice. I'm in the wait till the weigh-ins mentality for this fight before anything, but I don't think it's a terrible call to lean towards, picking the side of the underdog. Like, it's not a bad idea. It is. It's really double chance, bro. This is beautiful. Christopher Smith is a smart motherfucker. He's right. It's either Siraj sub, Yannis KO. I feel like it's a solid way to run it. And then next, it'll be some split decision. Cheeky as fuck. 74% of chat is going towards the side of Siraj, which, like, low-key is crazy. Because I really think he's mediocre. I'm not impressed by what I've saw. I wish I was. I really wish I was. But watching him, I was like, I don't see much. Like, I watch Yannis and I'm more excited about his style. But, like, the antithesis of Yannis's style is fucking Siraj, It's the biggest problem. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're going to let the votes start to build. We're going to let the action start to happen. If I right now had to bet $25 on this fight, you told me, listen, bro, you have to bet 25. I'm saying 25 because I'm not going to say 250 because, I don't feel like that great about it. If you 25, and now granted, it would only make sense to attack the underdog to me. Yannis money line. Or sprinkle prop Yannis KO with the 25 and attack the money line harder. The better bet to me is Yannis, dude. The value is on that side because I feel like it's 50-50. So, then it goes like towards, I would rather favor dog money as opposed to like an ugly favorite. But altogether, I think, potential stay away spot, especially if you're picking Siraj, you're probably not overconfident. Then if you're on Yannis, you like the chase of the dog, and he doesn't deserve to be a 2-1 dog. He should be a plus 130, plus 140, Kind of like the lines between Tanner Boser and Gokhan Saricam are a lot more representative of what I view this fight's closeness to be. So I just don't like the lines at all for Siraj, which is, a bit of a turnoff because Yannis pathway, Siraj pathway, whose pathway will be the one that works? If Siraj gets him down, he's going to win on the ground all day. Even if he doesn't sub him. If he starts getting takedowns, he might consistently get them. If Yannis can stop a couple takedowns, force the issue in striking, he's got the power to put Siraj out. Siraj got knocked out by Diego Brandao with a spinning back kick. That was pretty crazy. Granted, sick technique, but still an aging Diego Brandao knocked him the fuck out. All right, so looking at the chat poll, over 2.5 is the community way. Okay. Every time everyone thinks someone will get finished in a fight, it's a boring decision. I hope that that's not the case with this one, bro. Yannis has more paths. I don't know how anyone could be confident on Siraj if they watch him get dog walked by that regional bum Iraq in the BFL fight. It's hard to, man. The only thing with Iraq is he looked juiced and he was like a big, strong Brazilian. But true. He did look juiced, though. So, like, potential that dude was just freakishly strong, even though he's a fucking, journeyman AF. The over 2.5 rounds is the first place winner for the chat at 50%. Second place hit that dogger pass. Third place was Siraj by sub. And all the way down to last place, which is 7% of the picks, is a Yannis KO. So, community is liking the chances of this fight favoring towards going the distance. Definitely possible. But the dogger pass option intrigues me. I want to see them at weigh-ins. I'll give you a thumbs up or thumbs down tomorrow after the weigh-ins. I want to see what shape Yannis is in. I want to see what shape your Siraj is in. And then I think we'll have an idea on really who's going to cook in this fight. Hey, what's up, Get Deleted Cow? What's going on? How's my favorite YouTube community doing? I think me personally, I'm doing great. Community, I hope they're doing great too. I hope the community's doing even better, yo. I hope they're doing even better. All right, I got the poll running now. We're going to keep moving up this card at a rapid rate. All right, next fight on the card, we got John Castañeda and Mark Vologdin. I'm favoring the prospect. He's not 5'3", though. He's 5'5". That's a mismark, but he does have some T-Rex arms. I like Vologdin's striking. It's sharper, but Castañeda's UFC experience is worrisome. I think Vologdin lands more accurate punches. I think Castañeda is putting some volume on him and testing him. Vologdin could really rise to the occasion as a blue chip prospect. I believe that he is one. And then on the other side, Castañeda is a journeyman, but, a grizzled, tough journeyman going a distance with, guys like Daniel Marcos, guys like Chris Gutierrez. So it's not an easy fight to go out and confidently pick. It's either you have faith in the next generation, because that's what Vologdin is. He's a new generation prospect. Or you believe in the old guard who's 9 years his senior, but, has got a good amount of UFC fights and has some decent enough UFC wins, but has been on a slump over the past, couple fights. And some of the recent wins are not great, but he did beat Muin Gafarov a few years ago, which I think Gafarov is decent. Reason I'm picking Vologdin is not so much of the fact that I think he's so much better than Castañeda. It's potentially the stylistic clash, how they meet. I view Vologdin as the more precise striker. On the opposite end of it, I think Castañeda has better offensive wrestling. Problem being that I don't feel overly confident in Castañeda getting the takedowns on Vologdin due to Vologdin's very low center of gravity and his overall physical strength. On the striking side of it, I view Vologdin as the heavier puncher, But Castañeda does come in shape and ready for a hard 3-round fight. Granted, you could say the same about Vologdin after one of the greatest fights ever on the Contender Series. I look at it as, flipping a coin, and my coin flipped towards favoring the side of Vologdin. But with that, he's a plus 105 underdog. I don't know if it's the greatest gamble of all time. Looking at the stylistic matchup, Vologdin, he does have 3 decision losses with 1 submission loss in his second professional fight very long time ago, back in 2020, 6 years ago. And then Castañeda on the other side, he has 7 wins by sub, but also got 7 decisions. The Miles John sub is pretty nice, but dude, the Miles John sub was 4 years ago for him. I think the Castañeda chin holds up, but Vologdin's more precise. I'm favoring fight goes distance. I think we got 3 hard rounds, and I'm favoring Vologdin on the scorecards, securing 2 out of the 3 and just being more accurate than the side of Castañeda. So I am picking Vologdin to get it done. I do think, you could potentially go towards an over 2.5 for a fight like this, which is minus 157-ish range, depending on where you go. And then looking towards Castañeda to win a decision. Castañeda decision on the opposite side, because I know some people like Castañeda by decision is 2-1 odds. On the opposite end of it, Vologdin on the decision is plus 225. I feel like this fight's destined to go distance, bro. It'd be a hell of a showcase if we saw a knockout by Vologdin or a submission by Castañeda. I don't feel overly confident in either side. What's good, AJ? Yeah, I like Vologdin in this one, but you never know since it's Vologdin's debut, and we'll see how Vologdin handles. Completely agree. I think that's like such a reasonable mentality on it. Prospect looks really good. Seems really tough. Does get hit a lot, like Dial said. I see him. But on the flip side of it, it's Castañeda, who was the last time he won? It was 2024, I believe. Oh, my God, 2023. He beat Gafarov 3 years ago? What the fuck? Damn, son. That's crazy. I didn't realize. I was thinking it was 2024, 2 years ago. Wow. Holy shit, man. AJ, I love how deep you get into the predictions. Hey, get a W, get deleted count. I love this shit, man. I get excited to make the hypothesis and trying to play out like the possibilities of what could happen based upon the stylistic matchups and, beyond stylistic matchups, just the timing of the matchups in the fighters' careers. There's so many different elements to this fight, right? Vologdin, 25, confidence growing, coming off of a badass loss, still lost, but a badass loss. Castañeda hasn't been active. Last fight was, I believe, June of last year. He fought April of last year. So even longer of a layoff than I thought. He's been off about a year. It was a split decision loss to Gutierrez. Before that, it was 10 months off. It was the Daniel Marcos loss. And then he had fought several months before and beat Kong. And then before that, it was several months and had beat Gafarov. But we haven't seen a lot of Castañeda, right? 2024 and 2025, just one fight each year. First appearance of 2026, and he's been out a year. I think I just favor the youth, the potential for growth. I'm going to go prospect to get it done, dude. He's 5'5". Yeah, he's not really 5'3". He's 5'5". So let's go towards Vologdin and believe in what could be, as opposed to, like, I know for sure John Castañeda is not a top-ranked guy. Not saying that Vologdin is going to be, but I do know that Vologdin's more so seeming to be the guy in his prime. Not saying Castañeda's washed, but, we've seen a lot of inconsistency with, activity, and obviously mixed bag of results with 2 straight losses. There's just things to not like. Hey, what's up, Kodak? I'm feeling good, man. Hey, what's up, Eustace? I see you up in here too, bro. I'm going to go Vologdin to get it done. I'm going to go prospect. He's an underdog too. I got to favor the youth. I got to favor the upside. I got to go towards him, bro. Hey, Luis Jasso, thank you for $1.99. Much love, AJ, but I think Burns is very live. You know, I respect all of my crew on Burns. I respect the Burns gang, but I got to go towards the newer, it's not even new generation, though, because not like Malott's that young. I got to go towards the rise, the momentum, the now, as opposed to the seemingly the then in the 4-fight losing streak I don't love. Thank you for the dono, my boy. Let's get the dono train going. Love to see it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. All love on that. That is very sweet of you. Very sweet. Hey, W, Big Money, NJ. It's been a blessed day, bro. I did some fucking incline bench, bro. I felt good. I feel strong, man. I feel strong. I feel strong, Jay. Brother, I feel very strong, Jay. Life is good, Jay. The Croden and Daria line dropped a lot. Plus 118 now. Follow the savage underdog lock. Follow the savage underdog lock. Yo, if you're not following the savage dog lock, what is you doing? What is you doing? Let's see what she is on Hard Rock Bet now. Plus 125. So still a decent little tag, though. Not bad. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Zheleznyakova, she's ready to go. I called it. Yo, you've been seeing the lines move. When I don't know, bro. Am I overconfident, Jay? But I make the call and the line moves a bit. Why is it that a lot of these lines move drastically after Wednesday? Could be just coincidence and a lot of money's coming in, but could potentially be that the the people making the lines might also be watching my show now, which that'd be cool. So expect line movement on the savage underdog calls, especially because the past two have been pretty fire. What's the line on our boy Jourdain? It's actually gone the other way. Wow. Kyler Phillips. Holy shit. You're tearing up cornbread? I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous, Jay. All right. So Castañeda is the chat pick by decision. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Y'all know it's because most props come out on Wednesday. Don't be idiots. Why can't you let us have our fun, dirty reg? Why are you being so dirty? Right? Chat, bro. Boo dirty rag, bro. Fuck all that. Let us have some fun, man. Say it's me and the people who's moving the damn lines, huh? Do I normally stream at the same time? I mean, pretty much. I stream a lot of the times Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, usually by 8 o'clock. Friday, obviously depends on the weigh-ins, and then I'll also do lunchtime. Usually Monday I do lunchtime, but when it's not a big fight card week, sometimes I just take Monday off and relax. And then I go live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time for the money line. Bump. Bump, bump. Right now it's 8:30, bro, for me. Bookies make lines. People move lines. Once the line is dropped, it's the people that move the lines, not the bookmakers. There we go. Paku's going to tell you why. It is almost Saturday, bro. Party time. Party time, Jay. Party time, Jay. Party time, Jay. It's a motherfucking party time, Jay. Chat, we're at 31 likes. You know I want 100 likes on the stream, so smash the like button, brother. Brother, smash the like button. I tell you this, my brother. You have to hit it. Smash the like. Show the love to the people. Show the love to the Big J. Hit the like. I enjoy your passion for me, AJ. No doubt. So I stay tuned in. I appreciate you, Dirty Rag. I love this shit, bro. I do, bro. Hardcore of hardcores, man. Mike Malott lost to Neil Magny. I know. Anyone who loses to Neil Magny is garbage because Magny is the gatekeeper of garbage. We'll find out if that's true this Saturday. We'll find out if it's true Saturday. Let's keep jumping. Next fight. JJ Aldrich, Jamie Lynn Horth. Oh, my word. Wow. We're talking about legendary women shit. It's actually not going to be a terrible fight. I think Jamie Lynn Horth's physicality is a big factor, dude. She's fucking strong, man. She's strong. She's fucking jacked. She's ripped. Look at Aldrich, though. You telling me Aldrich couldn't make 115? Aldrich got a little more chub on her. She better be slick from the outside because Horth is coming to fucking bang. Horth brings good pressure. She wrestles well. She's got good clinch work. She's aggressive with decent strike volume. Yeah, I like the side of Horth to do more. And then Aldrich on the opposite side, she's going to have to put out a tactical kickboxing showcase, but also avoid potentially getting taken down and, press backwards. I feel like that's hard to do with Jamie Lynn Horth. I don't know, dude. Jamie Lynn Horth losing to unranked girls? I don't think so. I feel like Horth, if we really look at the top 15 of 125, where do I rank Horth? Dude, right now, if you told me Jamie Lynn Horth was going to fight against Gabriela Fernandez, I think she's live. She's fighting JJ Aldrich, number 14. I think she's live. I feel like she's more of a top 15 fighter than Aldrich is. Aldrich, she's got skill. She does have skill. It's just, she gets lackadaisical sometimes, whereas I feel like Horth is going to get in her face, man, put it on her, really let go with some shots. And I don't know. I think she just can outwork her. I'm going to go Horth by being just a more gritty woman, and I think she finds a way to dig deep. As far as the odds for the fight, moneyline odds have Horth at plus 125. Excuse me, minus 145. Aldrich at plus 125. Over 2.5 is minus 550, dude. Holy shit. Fight goes distance, minus 500, bro. Jesus. Horth via having 5 fast twitch muscle fibers to Aldrich's 0. WKZ take. I mean, Horth just got a first round knockout too, so she's riding momentum. What's Horth by KO? Plus 625. Can you imagine? Horth fucking starches her back-to-back KO wins. Aldrich was knocked out once, and she's been subbed twice. Blanchfield, Gilly, Macy Barber, TKO'd her in 2019. She got subbed by Tatiana Suarez on Tough, and Jamie Moyle choked her out. Man, I think Horth wins, but does she finish her? I feel like it could just be a money line type fight. I mean, if you're more interested in finding a plus money line that could be, Horth inside the distance is at 5-1 odds. Let's see. Horth to win ITD. Oh my God. Plus 600 for Horth by finish. You know what? Just Horth by finish at plus 600. You got to put it down there. You have to. Horth by finish. Let's see what the chat's on. Wow, everybody's on Horth. Let's see. Horth by finish at 6-1 odds, bro. When's the last time Aldrich fought? A year ago? At home in Canada, comes out aggressive, coming off of a finish. At 6-1 odds, bro, it's not crazy. And you don't even have to pick the method, bro. The fuck? Like, you could pick sub or, KO, but right in your face, Horth by finish is 6-1. Over 2.5 at minus 550 is too wide. I would not touch an over in this fight. If anything, if you like Aldrich, you probably got Aldrich on the cards. Horth unanimous decision. Let me see what that line is. Plus 100 for Horth unanimous decision. I don't really even like that. I'll put an Aldrich decision as an option if some people like it, but I don't. Money line it. Horth by finish. Aldrich decision. She's more likely to get a KO or a sub. That's the real question. Sub is plus 1,300. I guess I'll put sub, but KO could hit. Plus 600 is too good to be true. But, I mean, you could just money line Horth if you're into it. Wow, 92% of the chat is on Horth, but she's not a big favorite. Isn't that interesting? That always fascinates me. Okay. All right. All right, get your votes up in here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Bro, I look straight out of Massachusetts right now. Holy shit. I love the green, bro. The shirt's a vibe. Horth at minus 152 is nice. You don't have to chase anything else. You really don't. Right? I think you could go Horth money line and then sprinkle the fucking finish. I get the Horth decision, but might as well as money line it then. For me, I'm not going to play a minus 115 decision prop if the money line is minus 145. I'll play a minus 115 decision prop if the money line is minus 300. But at that point, fuck picking the method. I'd rather go plus 600 on the what if. Sometimes those what ifs are the money hits. You know? Chat, let's keep running the likes up. I see you savages moving the like button. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I want to get 100 likes by the hour and 30-minute mark. So make sure you guys smash the like button. All right, we're going to close out the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so the chat did pick Moneyline as their most confident spot, but Horth by finish hit a nice second place with almost 50%, 43 to 47. So Horth at plus 600, if you're just looking for like, value more than anything else on the what could be, fuck it. Fuck it, lad. Fuck it. Fuck it, Jay. Fuck it, Jay. Yeah, bruh. We'll go with that. Let's go for that. Yes. Yes, let's go for that. Let me get the poll up for the next fight. We got the ladies still going after it. We got the ladies still attacking it. We got the ladies still going after it. PFL was lit, not going to lie. I know Alex was watching that shit closely. Lil Bro will be doing his PFL picks now. Lil Bro's channel starting to move, bro. He's almost got 1,000 subs. Let's get to the next fight. We got Battle of Ladies. We have Melissa Croden versus Daria Zheleznyakova. I like Zheleznyakova for a couple of reasons, and we'll go through each of them. Reason one is going to be obvious. 30 years old as opposed to 35 with more pro experience in MMA. Zheleznyakova, another reason, came in as the Russian sniper with hype in the striking. Avenged her only post or pre-UFC loss. In the UFC, she did lose to Eileen Perez, but she beat Melissa Mullins in the rematch. And I think that deserves respect because that shows evolution, bro. Melissa Mullins is a strong wrestler, can strike a bit, was able to survive an onslaught in their first fight and then finish her. But then they run it back, and Zheleznyakova shows maturity. Zheleznyakova weak point is on paper. Her takedown defense rate is not great. I want to actually get the stat up of exactly what it is. Her takedown defense rate is 68%. I mean, it's not bad, actually. I'm thinking that she gets taken down more than that. But what? Mullins shot on her 6 times, landed 3. Eileen Perez shot on her 4 times, landed 2. Monsi Rendon shot on her 6 times, landed 3. Okay. So if you look at her skill set wise, she's a striker with an improving rate of takedown defense. There we go. 50% takedown defense rate. I misread that mark, not 68. I was looking at the strike defense rate. So remember, takedown threat possible, but Melissa Croden is not an elite grappler. She's a Muay Thai striker with physical strength and some ground skills, but she's not a grappling demon. She went 2-2 on takedowns against Lisboa. That was not a blowout. She won, obviously. She did. She handled. But at the end of the day, like, if you look back at that fight, round 1 was very close. And then Croden took over in round 2 and round 3. And I picked Croden going into it. So I'm not like a Croden doubter. I thought she would maybe be able to beat Luana Santos. Then, okay, we found out. She's not elite caliber. Loses in the grappling to Santos clearly. So we know Croden is striking base with some grappling, not great grappling. Zheleznyakova is an athlete coming with a lot of hype from Russia. I think that she's the faster striker. I know for a fact, defensively, she should be slightly better at striking. And I don't know, man. Landing more shots a minute, defending more shots at a relatively high rate. I just think that the side of Zheleznyakova wins based on volume and pressure. And I think that Zheleznyakova should probably take this thing home by a unanimous decision. I think so. Hernanov, I'm going to check right now. Hernanov sent me something on X. What is it? Yeah, Raposo and Nascimento is off, and then Cody Durden called for it. I saw this. But no, they rebooked it for Vegas 119 in June. Nascimento and Raposo are going to run it. So, yeah, there's something for you. There's a something for you, man. But I like Zheleznyakova on the cards. I think Zheleznyakova is really live here. I think that she can beat the side of Croden. Yeah. I feel like Zheleznyakova is a little more creative in striking. A bit faster. I know Croden trains a lot with Haley Cohen, who got absolutely cooked last time. So, I don't know, man. Could it be bad juju? Now, I think this fight could be a money line type of fight, without a doubt. But Zheleznyakova by a decision at 2-1 odds, not terrible, right? Now, if you like Croden on the opposite side, you're probably thinking she wins a decision. That's plus 135. Fair. I like the money line, personally. I bet the money line on the dog, of course. Over 2.5, minus 250. How many knockout wins does Zheleznyakova have as a pro? Let's see if we can get crazy here. I think 7. 5 knockout wins as a pro, all pre-UFC. She probably doesn't knock her out, though. As much as I want to say she's going to knock her out, I'm not going to reach. The KO prop for Zheleznyakova is +6. If it was +1,000, we're having a different convo, but not worth it at +6. I think, yeah. Let me see. -250. Yeah. Okay. I got my lineup that I'm gonna put out for you guys. My personal pick that I like would be money line on Zheleznyakova. Or I would just say, you want to grab your nuts and run it, pick the underdog, Zheleznyakova by decision. I'm going with Zheleznyakova. I think she does a little bit more, bro. I just got a feeling, man. Younger lady, striking's pretty good. She's got good volume. The best way I can describe it is a harsh terminology that I'm going to use. Croden is more comparable to a more robotic striking. I'm not saying she's a bad striker, but it's a little more robotic, whereas Zheleznyakova is a little more wild. I don't know, there's a little bit more of a snap to her game on the feet, which I prefer, a little more of a creative approach to the striking. So, yeah, I'm going to go towards the side of Zheleznyakova as an underdog as the pick, and I feel like decision is live. We got a 50-50 poll, bro. Y'all better get one more vote in as I close this thing out. Let's see. And Croden gets it, 51%. You're essentially saying it's even Stevens. Even Stevens. Chad has got it even, 51% Croden. Okay. Let's throw some options out there. Just say they're both trash and Croden's easier to hit. True. Croden is easier to hit. I think Zheleznyakova is good in this spot. I feel like the Lisboa win is not that impressive. And Luana Santos is also not that impressive at this weight class. All right, get your votes up in here. Let's see. Let's see what the people decide. Burns 2, 3, 4, 5 props. I mean, listen, bro, if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. They're going to be wide towards his side, yeah. Or wide against this side because it's going to be nice plus money. Putting time in this channel, but not one comment on what I said. Put so much time and effort in the channel, and chat doesn't even know me. LO crazy as fuck. Respect to AJ. What'd you say, certified MMA fan? Didn't get answered. I see you here all the time. We know you. Let's check out what you said. Let me scroll up to it. All right. Certified MMA fans upset. Nobody answered this. He said $200 on Ulberg money line. Still didn't make back the money I lost on Azamat in my parlays. So close to profiting thousands. Had every single leg win except Azamat. This game is not for the fucking weak. Hey, you're right, certified MMA fan. It's for those that are willing to persevere. For those that can take it on the chin. Because there's going to be times that this game kicks your fucking ass, bro. So we'll go Daria as my call here. There we go. Lil bro 10 away. He's 10 away from 1,000. Let me check it out. Wow. My little brother's 10 subscribers away from 1,000 subs. Listen, you want to help my brother hit 1,000 subs? If you haven't yet, there's his link, dude. Click it. Click it. Lil bro J. Let's get him 1,000 subs. The game is not for parlays. They're fun, but not a way to make consistent money. Money lines or the 2-leg parlays, you can do well. But I do agree. Bum, 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 bum. AJ doesn't support us, bro. That was so fucking funny yesterday, dude. Holy shit. This guy's closing in, bro. And his PFL Belfast video did great. Bro, Lil Bro's got his new thumbnail style. Lil Bro's on the way to blowing up, man. W Lil Bro J. Thank you for subbing to Lil Bro. I appreciate you. Close to 1,000. Lil Bro is him, bro. I like his style. His PFL picks were fire. His videos are good. It's cool to see, right? From the outside, as somebody that's been doing this a long time. Zheleznyakova decision is the chat's pick. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's his channel? It's Alex Talks Fights. I dropped a link to it. Here, I'll pin the link. You'll see it. You'll see it in the chat. Bonum, bonum, bonum. Bonum, bonum, bonum. Yeah, you're right. You have a nice 2-leg parlay, and then Charles Johnson gets chinned in round 1 or Gaslam sub. True. Listen, there's still the element of luck to this game. The beautiful element of luck goes a long way as well. You know, I'm kind of low-key happy that we lost one fight on this card, so it gets us closer to the big fights. 12-fight card instead of 13 is actually fitting for this, right? I prefer it. I prefer 12 fights, bro. It makes my life easier. Hey, W Axel. He should have his best bets video out soon. Thank you guys for subbing up to him, man. Hey, he's at 995. Guy's gonna hit it. His PFL Belfast vid it says 756, but it probably did almost 1,000 views. It's pretty sick. W Lil Bro J. Lil Bro making picks? What the fuck? And AJ, we trust his analysis is solid. Now you bring in Lil Bro. Nice. We're doing it right, man. We're doing it right. Let's rate his subs. Y'all should, man. Get him to 1,000. He's got good vids. Doom, 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 doom. All right, I want to keep running up. The poll is up for our next fight on the card. Bonum, 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 bonum. Next up, we got Tanner Boser versus Gokhan Saricam. Man, Gokhan Saricam looks fat as a motherfucker. Y'all see this shit? Was he always this fat? He looks so fat, dude. He looks so fat. He looks so fat. Bruh. He looks so fat. Bruh, he looks so fat. I've been picking Gokhan, though. I think he should be able to out-wrestle Boser. Striking should be there. He might look fat, but it ain't a physique contest. It's heavyweight. Boser a little undersized at heavyweight. He's got decent boxing, but I feel like Saricam should be able to impose his will. And I favor the side of Saricam to get it done. I think that he wins. We're going to go Gokhan, Saricam. I feel like grappling will play in handy here. I think it's his physicality over Boser's strike output and volume attack. Boser's got some power, but he's more of a volume puncher. Let's be honest, dude. I'm going with Saricam. I feel like he out-wrestles him. Even strikes fine with him. Boser, you don't have enough one-shot power. He's got good volume. He lands a lot of strikes. Like, if you really look at Boser's UFC career, check something here. Tanner Boser in his UFC career, okay? He has how many KO wins? 1, 2 KO wins across his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 UFC fights, 2 KO wins, 1 KO loss. He tends to land a little more volume on guys. Doesn't wrestle much. Okay takedown defense, 63%. Strike defense is all right. But he doesn't have a lot of power. So, like, the way Boser wins is he has to land a lot of fucking shots and stay off of his back for extended periods of time. Boser has fast hands. KZ is 100% right. But fair to say a little feather-fisted? I think it is fair to say, bro. Yeah, Tim Hag did pass, bro. Rest in peace to the OG. But Boser's hands are fast, but brah, you got to worry about Boser lacking punch power to make Saricam respect him and then just imposing his will. I think Saricam physicality is probably the difference maker. Yeah, like it's nice to say, dude, but look at all the fights from Boser. He outstruck in his UFC career of the 10 UFC fights that he has. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 UFC fights. He outstruck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 of the 10 fights he's been in the UFC also outstruck his opponent. So, a lot of decisions. Some fights going against him with him landing 30 more strikes, like the Andrei Arlovsky fight years ago. But if there's a wrestling threat on the other side, I just can't back it with confidence. So we'll say Saricam via wrestling with some striking in the name or in the game. Also, chat, we're at 47 likes. Let's get 55 up in here. I want 50 likes, baby. Let's see here. You know what I kind of like? Saricam. What is the takedown prop, bro? Do we have it? They don't have it. I'm like, what is Saricam to land, over 2 takedowns? Because I think that could be interesting. I'm not really interested in betting this fight, though. I'm going to tell you straight. Mainly because I've always liked Boser. So if you watch my channel many years ago, I was a fan of Boser coming into the UFC. I picked him as an underdog in some fights. I got cooked by him before, of course. Years ago, I had him over Kute Laba, and he got knocked out in the first motherfucking round. So, I was that's a red flag for me. It's hard to get over it. Probably Saricam winning. You can money line it, I guess. What's the chat? 74%. So the people really like Saricam. The people do really like Saricam. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? Saricam by KO plus 225. Submission plus 900. Decision plus 2. I mean, Saricam by ground and pound makes sense, but I'm not into betting this fight, bro. I'm going to tell you guys straight. I don't know. Something has told me all week, this is just not the betting fight for me. Over 2.5 plus 110. I guess. I don't really like it. Saricam KO plus 225. I don't know, dude. I have no fucking idea. I'm really not interested. Over 1.5 minus 275. All right. What's Saricam wins over 1.5? How about that? Plus 110. Saricam wins over 1.5. All right. I'll take a little plus money there. All right. There definitely are better spots, bro. But for the sake of the show, I have to bring something out. But no, yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of betting this fight. All right. Get your votes up in here. Get your votes up in here. Get your votes up in here, Big G. Get your votes up in here, man. Dun dun dun. Boser on a 1-fight deal. You better get a win. Yeah, he had that 1 fight against Vinicius Morea. It was terrible. Outside of the UFC. You think this could be the moneymaker? Listen, it might be. Every fight's a chance to be the moneymaker. You're right. But you're right. This could be it. This could be the moneymaker of the night. I use Hard Rock bets. It's too easy. And I really like their finish prop lines. A lot of the times they're slightly better than Bet Online and stuff like that. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, 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 ooh. Chat, let's get 60 likes by the 1 hour mark. Let's go. We're 1 away. I love that shit. I'm going to answer some questions up in here. So ask away if you got questions as the votes come up in the poll. You'll be shocked if the fight goes over 1.5. Damn. Okay. Damn. You think Saricam about to bully him? I wonder what Boser will weigh in at. To be fair, the last time he fought at heavyweight, he did not weigh 205. Last heavyweight fight he had was against Rodrigo Nascimento in 2022, and he weighed in at 229. So expect him around 230. He'll still be outsized, but he went distance with Jourdain, which is why I think we're live to go later with this fight. He went distance with Gokhan. Some respect on it. It's not like Boser's got a glass chin. Boser's okay. All right, the poll is overwhelmingly telling me that they just want to money line it. They're like, we don't really care about anything else. Do I have a code? I don't have a code, bro. I just like Hard Rock Bet, bro. I'm not sponsored by any book. If Hard Rock Bet reached out to me, though, I would work with them. I fuck with Hard Rock Bet. I should probably reach out to them and see if they want to do something with the weigh-in show. But I like them. They always pay it out. I never had no issue with Hard Rock Bet, bro. Let me tell you, Hard Rock Bet's been good. Of all the books I use, my favorite. You don't have those issues like you do with my bookie and stuff. Jasudavicius Jourdain parlay live, but chalk. Yeah, you know, a little scary because you got two big faves. You don't necessarily bet under, so I wouldn't bet. I understand that, Dirty Reg. Valid. Oh. Yep, Hard Rock is the Florida special, but it's actually a good book. The Florida special, brother. Oh. Dude, Boser is known for misery. You're so fucking right, KZ. His media days are miserable. Yeah, he seems low serotonin. Would that be the nice way to put it? He seems a little low serotonin. All right, let's keep running. Let's get to the next fight. Things get weird with this one. Julien Leblanc versus Robert Valentin. I picked Leblanc earlier in the week. I still I feel like twisted, like my titties are twisted on this one. Because I'm like, Valentin's got some UFC fights. Valentin won some tough fights. LeBlanc's beat nobody. I don't know. I think I just got the insta fade of Valentin in my brain, but he did beat Paddy McCrory, who's 8-1, right? And he's on a nice win streak. He did beat Giannis Bakar, who's 9-4 and coming off terrible losses in the PFL. He lost today, so I guess it's not a huge win. But Julien Leblanc, what's his best win? Darian Weeks. But genuinely, it's not that different of a resume. Bro, it's the can warfare. Who is a bigger can? That's what you got to ask yourself. Who's the bigger can? I don't know. You know that Ibo Aslan knocked Valentin out in round 3 on the regional scene? Hey, W Lost Got Soul. You made it, my boys. Good to see you, homie. Could I beat one of these guys with 1 year of training? No, probably not. I don't know. I mean, you never know, right? But I'm going to give them their due respect. You know, they look bad at the UFC level, but I'm sure if you saw them in the room, they're still killing a lot of dudes, you know? It's just that UFC caliber is different, bro. But these guys are like, they're fighters, you know? Like, say what you want, 10-6. You still been in the cage 16 motherfucking times, bro. You still showed up as a pro 16 times and went after it, you know? But I mean, you know, if you could use the example, if you had the same amount of training, do you feel you could be better? You might be more naturally gifted. I don't know. I give respect to the guys that commit to it full time, you know? Like overall, they can fight, right? It's like, you know what? It's a prime example. That guy in the end of the bench in the NBA, if you saw him at your local basketball court, you'd be like, damn, this dude can hoop. Holy shit. But then, you know, he's a bum in the NBA and he'd look like trash trying to fucking play against, you know, premier guys. Hey, what's good, Charlie Combat? What's good? You got LeBlanc due to the hometown advantage and better carry momentum. True. He's on a nice win streak, 5 in a row. True. It's tricky, man. I don't know. The pick here is it's like not based on any evidence. LeBlanc doesn't look that good. Neither does Valentin. Valentin has UFC experience. LeBlanc has some fucking nice Muay Thai, though. Betting on bums is how it feels. Dude, I did not watch PFL Belfast. My brother's the PFL guy. He's doing picks on his channel for PFL now. He's doing Belfast. He's doing all the cards. So if you're interested in PFL, Lil Bro's running it. It's actually pretty savage. I think he got his most viewed prediction vid. Let me double check. Let's see. Third most viewed. He's at 996 subs. That's dope. Valentin's a slight edge as he has the new prospect, Danil, in the corner. But does that really matter with Danil in the corner? Does it? PFL Belfast results. Let's find out. I haven't looked at any of them. Nah, Yag Shmaradov beat Pedro. JJ Wilson beat Derock Kelly in 30 seconds. The big upset that I saw of the night was Syrian Clark got knocked out by Dean Garrett, but that was a 50-50 fight. This, you know, Dean Garrett's older, but still a dog. Hey, W to my boy, Stephen McTowdy, dropping 5 gifted memberships on the feature prelim. Hell yeah, bro. I'm doing a members stream after this, so thank you for gifting the memberships, dude. It always means a lot to me when people drop the gifted memberships because it helps expand the member streams. And every Thursday, we do a nice members hangout. So I'll be doing that right after this stream. So make sure you guys tune in if you got gifted a membership. Like my pick is barely LeBlanc. And again, I want to see the weigh-ins, bro. I don't know. Valentin comes in tip-top shape. LeBlanc looks like a scrub. Like sometimes you just got to base it a little bit off intuition with this level because this is low level, bro. This is low level MMA. This should be the first fight of the night, not the featured fucking prelim. I don't understand. The featured prelim should be Boser and Saricam. All right, let's run up some what ifs with the prop options. So, what are we thinking here? LeBlanc underdog. Some people are gonna love it. I'm gonna put a money line option, dude. I have to. I love the money line at option. Valentin submission. Damn, they got you fucked. It's only plus 210. Leblanc KO plus 650. Under 2.5. What's that? Minus 160. I think there's a finish here. Boom. That's the Schmuck J run through on this fucking fight. Dude, this is a 1-800-GAMBLERS fight. So if you need it, guys, call the number 1-800-GAMBLERS if you're confident on either one of these guys. You can, admit your problem. They'll get you out. I like the money line dog option a lot, Dirty Reg, especially when I got the dog picked. All right. All right, get your votes up in the poll, baby. Oh, shit. Get your votes up in here, man. Yeah, Guan, it's the chosen one. Yeah, Guan, it's the chosen one, Jay. Chat, we're at 58,664 subscribers. Let's get 58,665. I need one new sub, bro. One new sub. Show the love. We need one new sub. Show the love. We need one new sub. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, hit the button. Show some respect up in here. Show some love and respect. Thank you, Stephen McTowley, my boy. Thank you for gifting another membership, bro. He's a generous gem to society tonight. W, my boy. I appreciate you a lot. Hell yeah, man. Much appreciation. Yo, what's up, Anthony Davis? How you feeling? I tell you all the time, this chat is the sharpest show you put because of the chat engagement. Hey, thanks, Dirty Reg. I love it, bro. I try to answer as much as I can in chat. The smart minds. We're at 74 likes. Chat, the goal is 100 likes in 90 minutes. Hey, 27 games, Steven. Hell yeah, bro. It's a beautiful age. The minds come together. I agree. 25 likes away from 100, and we got, 23 minutes away from an hour 30. Oh, shit. Watching this at work. I hope I don't get caught. Hey, W. Danny DeVito MMA, bro. Grandpa Danny. Honduran Aj. Oh, shit. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, exactly. The boss should understand, bro. This show's a must watch. It's a must watch. It's a must vibe, The community is on fire. I appreciate the hell out of my savages. Toom, 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 toom. Toom, 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 toom. Tin, 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 tin. I'm going to close out the poll, bro. I want to keep moving up the card. I do love the reggaeton. 68% just said money line. It is the what the fuck fight of the night. The WTF fight of the night. Alexa Grasso won by sub. Sorry it wasn't a KO. Listen, it was a savage sub. And, that's it. I mean, technically it was a KO, but listen, she put her out first and then she strangled her. They decided to say KO. It is what it is, man. They want to give you that extra plus money for it. So absolute W, Steven. Thank you for the 2, man. I'm sorry if you missed the prop on that. Yes, this is true. If you don't know, if you just tuned in, what's up? Mitch Raposo fight is off. He came down with an illness. He will not be fighting Nascimento this weekend. They rescheduled the fight for June. It's the weekend after the UFC White House card. He will be fighting against He'll be fighting against Nascimento on the Menel Cop card, and it's at the Apex. Yeah, fight is canceled. Unfortunately. All right. So we got the main card coming up next. We got 6 fights left. We're about to get into everything with the main card. Let me throw the poll up. Let me throw the poll up. Yeah. Let me throw the poll up. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a big J poll. You had 100 on Grasso sub at plus 1100, dog. They robbed you, bro. I'm sorry. I know it's too late now to say sorry. I am, bro. Genuinely, I'm sorry. We're about to jump up to the main card in a moment. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right. 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 We're jumping up. Let's get to the next fight of the night. We have main card opener. Then it's Buzukja versus Márcio Barbosa. Márcio Barbosa has to be the prediction here. You cannot pick the Dennis Buzukja side with any bit of confidence because you're relying on a guy in Dennis Buzukja to out-wrestle a Brazilian phenom. Doesn't feel likely. I think Buzukja's a tough out. He can box fairly well. He can wrestle fairly well, but gets hit too much for my liking, bro. Too much. Man, too much. I think that Barbosa, let me tell you something, my brother. Let me tell you something, my brother. Barbosa, my brother. His hands are heavy. His hands are heavy, bro. His hands are heavy, heavy, heavy. 14 first-round knockout wins for this crazy Brazilian. Switches his stances pretty well. Will throw in transition with the stance switch and land. Buzukja's too hittable for me, dude. I think Buzukja's going to get cracked by some heavy shots on the motherfucking chin. I think it's a knockout win incoming, and I think it's probably Barbosa in round 1. Note that Dennis Buzukja doesn't even have that good a strike defense, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Barbosa doesn't have much experience to go off of if you're looking at stats and things like that. But heavy-handed Brazilian, 14 knockout wins, nasty overhands. Only recent loss is Gabriel Santos, who's good. I think the KO is coming. And it feels like the KO is a fucking damn near lock up in here, dude. It's about to be a destructive performance. Do you understand what's going to happen? Do you understand what's going to happen? I feel bad for Buzukja. He trains with Marab and Aljo. He's with the boys, you know, and then they're like, yo, we're going to give you Barbosa. No, I don't believe his chin holds up. He got knocked out in the first round by Jamal Emmers in 40 seconds. Potentially a sub 1 minute knockout, dude. You can't go the other side. Barbosa, I think, has to be the pick. Barbosa by KO. And that's it. Let's see what the line is for Barbosa KO. Barbosa to get the knockout. Minus 175. That's not even crazy. Minus 175. That's not even nuts, Jersey girl. Thank you for bringing me the rest of this. W Jersey girl. She just brought me the monster. Do you understand what fucking time it is? It's Monster J time. This show is brought to you by Monster, Whiteout, Energy. If Red Bull gives you wings, Monster gives you super motherfucking strength. Do you understand? And if you want to take it to a new level, you can see into the goddamn future when you mix the two. A little Zen, a little Monster. Buzzang. Show's actually not sponsored by either, but I don't know. If it was, bro, I'd be selling them off the goddamn motherfucking shelves, man. Holy shit. So Barbosa KO, obviously, we're calling it. Barbosa KO round 1, plus 135. Fuck it. A creatine white monster be crazy. I love coffee and white monster, so both are great. Zinston. They call me Zinston J. Zinston J. Every motherfucking day. Let me see if there's any props that catch my eye. Do any props catch my eye? My God, Barbosa under 1.5 is terrible. Barbosa KO round 2 plus 550. You think it goes a little longer? I think Barbosa's winning, dude. That's it. Like, I'm not. It's not that I'm not acknowledging Buzukja has some ability, but bro, come on. White Monster J fire though. Let's go Vic Ross, my boy. You know it is, bro. It's the most fire in the game, bro. Different level. Different level type shit. Different level, bruh. Chat wet, 82 likes. Y'all got 15 minutes to get me to 100. I want 100 likes by the 90-minute mark, bro. 100 likes by the 90 motherfucking minute mark. Get your votes up in the poll, man. Let me know what your favorites are. Let's see what the people are seeing on this fight. The ladies coach you the white monster in college. KZ's a menace. Yeah, Barbosa does. Most likely lands a big shot, puts him down, puts him out. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Plus 550 for Buzukja goes 5 minutes. Respect if you think Buzukja is going to survive, but I think he's about to get cooked, my boy. I think he's about to get cooked, my boy. I think he's about to get cooked, my boy, my brother. I tell you. I tell you, he's going to get cooked, my boy. He's going to get put down. Buzukja's done for. For 12-1, you go Buzukja doing it in round 3. It's not a crazy idea. Bro, is the poll there or am I tripping? Is it gone? What's the poll? Oh, poll was bugging out on my screen. Ghost Energy Straw Mango. I never tried it. The Ghost Energies be filling though, bro. You have to like drink that over a long period of time. I used to try to drink that shit before a workout. It was not the fucking move, let me tell you. Was not the move, bro. It was not the move. Let's get a fucking groove. It was not the move. Barbosa have a ground game. Bro, he's fucking jacked Brazilian. I think he does. He does have 2 sub wins. Let's hope he's not a complete fraud. I don't know. He doesn't give the vibe of fraud. $30 weeks ago, he was training with Julian Paiva. One kid had me shaking hair one time. Shaking while cutting hair one time. That's fucking crazy. Oh, I'm going with Barbosa over Buzukja. Yeah. Barbosa's the pick, dude. Barbosa should clear. I think so. I'd be surprised if he loses. Buzukja about to get hit with the Buzukja. Precisely that, useless. I agree. All right, let's keep on running. Let's get to the next fight. Let's keep on running up. Next fight on the card. We got the battle between Thiago Moisés and Gage Young. Moisés is taking it serious, bro. He's rocking his Habib Nurmagomedov haircut. I'm not betting this fight. Not for me. I'll pick Gage Young because I like his boxing a bit more, but Moisés been in there against good competition. He's got high level BJJ. The fucking knockout last time was bad though. Against the side of Gordon, he got cooked in 1 round, bro. So that's never a good look. Gage Young doesn't have the high level experience. I mean, he fought Quillian Salkeld. I'm going to favor Gage Young to win in a back and forth fight, but Moisés could give him problems, bro. Plus 135 from Moisés. Gage Young is my pick to win, but like I don't see why Moisés is a plus 135 dog. I see it more as like even Stevens, you know? The one red flag on Gage Young, though, is he does have a submission loss. Long time ago, though. 2022, Bobby Lee subbed him with an armbar. Went distance in a loss to Elder and Salkeld, decent opposition. Thiago Moisés, bad loss to Jared Gordon, but he did go distance with Ludovic Klein. Got cooked by Benoit, got cooked by Yoel Alvarez, got cooked by Islam Makhachev. But has wins over Bobby Green, Michael Johnson, Alexander Hernandez, Melchizael Costa, Trey Ogden. They're okay W's. And he's not even old. I don't know. It just feels like Thiago Moisés is old as fuck. What I don't understand is majority of the community is picking Thiago Moisés, but he has not moved as an underdog. He's still sitting at an underdog tag, but over 60% of Tapology is picking him. So he's a very popular people's underdog this week, which by nature on random events, I just don't love. Moisés going to show out this weekend. He's been on the Fighting Nerds team. I don't know, dude. I think he might just get out fucking alpha'd by the side of Gage Young. Bro, you tell me right now, and tell me if I'm being an asshole or if I'm right. Look at Thiago Moisés. Doesn't he have no aura? Come on. Look at the way he's standing. Look at the haircut. No aura Moisés up in here, dog. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't pick the aura-less version of Moisés. I just not bet this one. I'll pick Gage Young, though, to land some big shots, to make it dirty and a bit of a dogfight, to rip some heavy hands. He got Movzar aura is crazy. Holy shit. Let's look at the odds, though. So, obviously, some of you guys are going to be on the money line side, right? Makes sense. Moisés decision plus 215. I don't want to bet it. I don't care about betting this fight at all. At all. It's just not one for me. Moisés is unreliable. Gage Young is unproven. Young decision plus 175. So that's decision plus 215. Yeah, not for me. He went 4 rounds with Islam, staying in the fucking fetal position essentially the whole time. Dude didn't want to fight. He didn't do shit against Islam. He stood back the whole time and just tried to survive, bro. All right, let's throw the poll options up. I want to move on to the next fight, so vote fast for me. Please vote fast for me. I have very limited interest in looking at this fight any longer. What I do have interest in though, is 6 minutes away from 90 minutes with 88 likes. Let's get 100. Same argument saying Emmett survived Ilya. Exactly. He got fucking cooked, bro. He got fucking cooked, bro. Let's go. I got a gifted membership, dang, because you got blessed, Bunk Hoots. W, my boy. They canceled Nascimento versus Raposo, unfortunately. That sums it up why I love this show. AJ says, no, not for me. We don't bet just to bet. We bet when we find the savage value. W, big money, NJ. This is too much unreliability. I mean, Moisés looked like shit in his last fight, and he's inconsistent. And Gage Young has fought nobody elite. I mean, granted, yeah, he fought Salkild is a good prospect, and Elder is a good prospect, and he lost both. So it's like, I don't really know where his measuring stick is. We need more evidence to feel like a financial investment is worthwhile. So I'll pick Gage Young because I believe in his boxing a bit more, but I don't feel like betting him, you know? I don't feel like betting either one of these guys. Moisés, Charlie O vibes is crazy. I'll be shocked if he has a Charlie O turnaround. I don't see it. I'm sorry you never got a gifted sub, get deleted, Cal. I hope you do. I hope you do, bro. Listen, it's fair point, Dirty Reg. The Moisés UFC experience is a valid factor to pick him. So if you're predicting Moisés to win, I'm not telling you you're crazy. I'm not even telling you you're wrong. I'm telling you, like, simply, I don't think any of us know. You know, we can make a guess towards our UFC experience, but Moisés got bitched by Gordon last time. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't rely on Moisés or Gage Young. I chill on the opposite end, and I watch. I think Gage Young's going to look minus 500 here. Easiest bet of the card. Okay. Respect. Surprisingly, Moisés might look old, but he's only 31, dude. He's not even old. Moisés is in his fucking prime. All right, let's keep running up. Oh, shit. Now we got a Savage ladies fight up next. I'm actually excited as fuck for this fight. This is a ladies fight to look forward to. This is not some schlubby ladies fight. This is a ladies fight to be excited about. All right. Let's jump up to the next ladies fight on the card. We got Jasmine Jasudavicius versus Corinne Silva. I'm going to favor the wrestling over the grappling with some kickboxing. I think Jasudavicius is pretty consistent to getting top position. I also don't think Corinne Silva is that good on the ground. I mean, she's got decent enough jiu-jitsu, but I feel like Jasudavicius is going to be hitting key takedowns, controlling from top position. I think the striking of Jasudavicius is fine against Corinne Silva. I just feel like Corinne Silva is that prospect who came in with the fucking look, but not the reality. Macy Barber beat her last time. She got a close win against Diony Barbosa, which honestly she could have lost. Arujau beat her the fight before. There's a win over Ariane Lipski de Silva. I guess that's okay. Mostly a submission threat, though, from her side. I mean, coming into the UFC, I see why she had crazy hype. She had won, what, 1, 2, 3 fights in a row by submission. And she even won on the Contender Series against this Asian Savage, QE Lan, who was like, what, 23-4 at the time? And is now in PFL. And then, you know, gets to the UFC, quick sub of Poliana Botello, quick sub of Ketlin Souza, quick sub of Marina Moroz. It's like, oh, shit. Clean win over Ariane de Silva. And then Arujau shocks her. And then Diony Barbosa, she barely gets by. I thought she could have honestly lost, to be honest. And then, you know, Macy Barber handles her. Jasudavicius, the only red flag is 37, but a style that ages fairly gracefully for the simple reason that she's not a slick striking technician or, you know, a girl that is looking to absolutely maul you with strike volume or like slick reflexes or, you know, timing on kicks and punches from the outside. Styles that age well, especially in the women's divisions, are wrestlers, grapplers, you know, Jandaroba, Jasudavicius, some key takedowns, wins the decision. I'm just not blown away by Corinne Silva. I do think she's got to look to pull some submissions off, but with that, she's too comfortable from bottom position, which I don't really like. And I think Jasudavicius just feels like the smarter side in the matchup here. I think that it's probably going to be the difference maker. And Corinne Silva's takedown defense, I mean, dude, it's kind of ass on paper, at least 21% takedown defense rate. I mean, she's been taken down 3 times by Araujo, 3 times by Barbosa, and 3 times by Macy Barber. Then the other side, you got Jasudavicius, who's like pretty solid with getting the top position and controlling fights. I know that, you look at Jasudavicius and, Manon Fiorot cooked her. Tracy Cortez was able to beat her, outstruck her. Natalia Silva was able to beat her, outstruck her, but only losses to top 10 girls. And the most recent one is Manon Fiorot, who's a fucking menace to society. Hey, Jazz with the grind and gas locket. Hey, W Glasshouse Aquatics. Thank you for getting the dono train running again, my boy. I'm going Jasudavicius to outgrind her, to outdog her, to bring some pressure, to hit some takedowns, to control. And I'll say unanimous decision makes the most sense from my side of things. Also, chat, we just hit an hour, 30 minute. You know what that means? We need 100 likes. I'm seeing 97. Get me 3 more. W chat. I appreciate you, savages, ahead of time because I know we're going to hit it. Also want to look at prop betting on this fight. Now, as far as money line onslaught, it's 3-1 odds. So Jazz is a huge favorite, unfortunately. Jasudavicius to win by a decision is ass at -160, but I am predicting that happens. Silva by decision plus 550. Trying to see if I can get creative here. Jazz never been subbed. I don't think Corinne's knocking her out either. I feel like we're going distance, boy. Boys and probably a couple girls up in here. Silva decision. If you do like the other side, you got it at plus 550. Over 2.5 is -280. Anything else? Let's see. Damn, bro. The lines suck on this fight. Even unanimous decision, -105. Bro, there's really not much. There's really not much you can do on this fight. Jazz said in an interview she's going for the sub. Well, just because she said it, we'll just say Jazz sub. Jazz is just tougher, bro. Corinne Silva gets lazy. Jazz never gets lazy. Damn, son, you look at what the fuck? I have not even paid close attention to that sub line. Plus 550 for Jazz sub with her physicality. It's not bad. She's a huge chat pick. Oh my God, 88%. The community is on it all day, which not surprised at all. Not surprised in the slightest. All right. So Jasudavicius, 86% of the community vote. And then let's see how it looks as far as method of victories. Let's go some prop lineups up in here. And I'll put the Jazz sub in there for the people, man. All right. Get your vote. Get your vote. Get your vote. Yeah, plus 550 is crazy too. I'm picker by decision, but dude, at plus 550, that sub line is not bad. It's not bad. It's an understatement. It's a good line. Yeah, Jourdain by sub is nice. I saw this too. Jazz saying she got a new sub she's working with. All right, let's see. New creative submission. I feel like Jazzy Jazz is only losing to the best, and Corinne Silva's not. I think Corinne Silva's overrated. What's Corinne Silva ranked right now? She's ranked number 9. Corinne Silva's ranked number 9? Dude, I could see Eduardo Mora beating Corinne Silva. I don't think Corinne Silva is the number 9 in the weight class. I don't think she deserves that at all. Right? Number 9 spot? What? It's kind of crazy to me. I don't think she's number 9. Hey, W Ink Soldier, what's up, bro? Feel underselling Silva a bit. I'm just not blown away. I mean, she's an athletic fighter. She got decent jiu-jitsu. She's Just going to want to win, but I just can't. I go Jazzy Jazz gang. Jazzy Jazz gang. Oh, they switched the bout order a bit. Well, not really, but Buzukja versus Barbosa is now the featured prelim of the night. They just changed it. So that's something new. Community is on that Jazzy Jazz decision. 52% of the community has picked Jasudavicius by a decision, with second place, though, on her plus 550 sub prop at 31%. So intrigue on the absolute plus money. Even if you're going to play the decision prop, I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea to light touch the sub prop just for the potential value upon it. Now we got 3 bangers left. The last 3 fights on this card are very fun. And I know it's a weak card. Yes, it is. And it's lacking a main event. Absolutely. But Mandel Nallo versus Jai Herbert, Kyler Phillips versus Charles Jourdain, and Gilbert Burns versus Mike Malott are 3 very good fights. So appreciate what you get, but we can still bitch in saying that it's a lackluster event for sure, because it's lacking a true main event. Altogether, though, I do really enjoy, the main card overall. I enjoy all the cards, especially when you study them. You have a greater appreciation for it. Let's jump up to our featured fight of the night. Mandel Nallo versus Jai Herbert. It's the UFC debut for Mandel Nallo at home in Canada. He is in a setup fight here. Essentially, we could call him the Canadian industry plant. Bellator OG, knockout power, whether it's punches, knees, kicks, elbows, he's got it all covered. Jai Herbert is a tactical kickboxer, but I don't think he's going to just be able to outpoint Mandel Nallo here. I think Mandel Nallo finds a big moment. He's too creative for Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert's a little too typical style. Bread and butter kickboxing, decent enough on the outside. You got to go Nallo to handle. He's an explosive athlete. He has more punching power, trains at TriStar, very high-level gym. And I've just never been a big Jai Herbert believer. Whereas I remember when Mandel Nallo had really big hype over in Bellator. He knocked out Carrington Banks in 2018. He was supposed to be that guy. Ultimately, things didn't work out perfectly. Khalees Mota beat him. And then, it didn't go beautiful, let's say. He was supposed to beat Khalees Mota. He wasn't supposed to lose that fight. But recent losses, 2023 and 2022, both came against grapplers. He's on a nice 5-fight win streak. He's finishing fights. He's got submissions in the arsenal. He's got strikes in the arsenal. And I think that Nallo has the power to put Jai Herbert away. I think Nallo could hurt him. I think Nallo will hurt him. I think Nallo's going to shut his lights off. My pick is Mandel Nallo to get the win. Something's really pushed me towards calling Nallo by KO. Connects on a clean shot and Jai Herbert's chin put to the test. Even though Nallo is only a year younger than him, he just feels like the younger guy in the cage. Let's look at the props on this fight. Nallo by knockout. Let's see what it sits at. Let's see if we find something. Nallo via KO. Plus 200-ish. Let me check Hard Rock Bet here for something potentially better. Plus 240 on Hard Rock Bet for Nallo KO. I don't know, dude. This is I got a feeling type of KO call. I feel like it's live, dude. Nallo by knockout. Under 2.5 is minus 160. Over 2.5 plus 140. I mean, if you got the Black Country banger, Jai Herbert, I'm under the assumption that you're going to go Herbert by decision at plus 375. Let's see. But this is kind of a battle of 2 unks, though. They're both unks. I like Nallo and Bellator, but I think this UFC lights might be too bright. I'm going Herbert, and it pains my heart. I hope you're wrong, my bro. But not crazy. I'm going in the Battle of Unks. I'm going for the side of Nallo. Nallo wins with over 1.5. Let's see. Plus 200. Nallo wins round 3. Plus 8. Nallo sub plus 375. Jai Herbert's got 1 sub loss, but he does have 3 KO losses. He's got 1 first round KO loss, 1 second round KO loss, and 1 third round KO loss. Nallo later stage win is not a bad idea. Nallo KO 3. Let's see. Plus 1,300. Fuck it. I'll put it for you guys. I don't know. The 2.5 minus 155, I guess. Damn, y'all really liking. The chat likes Black Country Banger, but the voters don't. The voters like Nallo. Chat's talking about Black Country Banger, but the voters are talking about Nallo handling. Chat, we're at 110 likes. Honestly, I just want to say a sincere thank you. Thank you guys for running the likes up like crazy. Let's see if we hit the subscriber goal. W, chat. Hell yeah. We hit 58,665. Listen, if you're watching for a first time, you haven't subscribed, please do. But thank you to the new sub out there. I appreciate the hell out of you. Hey, W non-addictive. I love you too, my bro. I'm going to run up the poll for the prop betting side of this fight. And let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, Jay. All right. All right. Bam. We got almost 200 people watching live. Let's go for a stream goal. 125 likes live. Pump the algorithm for your boy. And I'm doing a members stream after this. So if you're a member, stay tuned, bro. We're going to fucking chill. Members gang. I think it's a bad matchup for Jai, too. I'm going Nallo gang. Nallo motherfucking army, bruh. Yo, it's motherfucking Nallo. Where's Hernanov in chat? Where's he at? Hernanov, you here? Hernanov, if you're here, bro, say something. I'm talking to you directly, my boy. I want to tell you something. I hope Nallo's on the juice. I really do. I really, really do. Juiced up Nallo, W. Juiced up Nallo, W, bro. He's on the motherfucking steroids, bro. Rat garbage gang for sure. Yeah. It's motherfucking rat garbage. Wow. Nallo by KO just blew the poll away. Hey. Hey. Hernanov. Guess what, bro? I'm getting Whataburger tomorrow. I can give you my official review. Probably over Discord. But yeah. I'm getting Whataburger tomorrow, my boy. I just want to let you know. We've been talking about it for like 2 years, dude. And I'm going to go get it tomorrow for the first time. So I'm hyping, bro. You the one telling me about it. And I'm fucking hype as shit to try it, man. You have any recommendation for me, Hernanov? Because I was looking at the menu. I was thinking about just getting their regular single burger. But if you think I got to get the double, I'll get the double. Because, like, I don't know. I heard that the burger's pretty big. I was thinking about getting a single, and then I was thinking about maybe getting like a mini one. But yeah, let me know. Let me know the recommendation. I'll be live. I don't care if it's not the most banging card. All right. But I'm not West Coast, bro. They got a Whataburger by me. I got to be grateful. Got to be grateful, bro. I never had it before. You like the patty melt, buffalo ranch, or the avocado bacon burger? Okay. Patty melt. You guys tell me patty melt? Okay. So all right. Y'all think the patty melt is better than the regular burger? I could honestly just get a small burger and then just get the patty melt as my main. I'll do that if you tell me that's the move. I'm definitely getting a burger though. What a burger. I ain't gonna get no what a fucking chicken sandwich for the first time. I'll try a bite of Jersey Girls though, because she's getting the chicken. The fries, are they any good? Culver shits on Whataburger. I like Culver's, bro. I have that shit, usually once every couple weeks. Five Guys is incredible, but I'm trying a new place. But their regular burger, Hernanov, you think it's just not worth it? You just get their basic ass burger? Be honest with me, dude, because I would like to go in having some knowledge of what you want me to try, because like I take your word as gold. You understand? Get a number one, then a patty melt, and bro, yes, the fries are good. Get spicy ketchup. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get two. I get a one regular burger, and then I get the patty melt too. I get both. Dr. Pepper shake is a must or whatever. Okay. I appreciate that, bro. Number one sub mayo, get a patty melt. All right. I'm gonna take a picture of the order, and I'm getting the fries. How the onion rings from there, bro? I was about to get one of that, one of that. I heard they got a lot of good stuff on the menu, bro. 24-hour place, man. They got breakfast too and shit. I'm hyped, man. But I'm going to start with the burger for the first ever time. You can tell I'm excited. I've been hyped for years on this shit. I'm not thinking it's going to be the greatest burger I ever had. I'm just thinking it'll be pretty good. Usually just go to Del Taco. I never tried Del Taco. I never had it before. Onion rings are good. Whatever is your first job, fuck yeah. W Hernanov. Best burger I ever had? I don't know, man. I don't know. Jake's used to be pretty good back in the day, but then they got bought out and they changed like Jake's way back burgers, and the shit just went out of business by me. Patty melt over the burger, in my opinion. I appreciate that. I need this info. All right. What if I do the patty melt and then like a fucking one of the junior burgers, bro? Because I'm not gonna be able to eat all that, bro. I've been in a calorie deficit a minute. You guys know I've been cutting, bro. I've been getting full fast. Burgers to me is pizza to you. Respect. Patty melt best on the menu, but number one can't go wrong. I appreciate that, Hernando. Dude, it's so funny you say that, because I was looking at the website online. I was like, damn, that patty melt looks good. I'm like, it's the first time. Should I try the burger? But I'm like, nah, fuck it. Get one small burger, one patty melt, call it a motherfucking day. Do you get a single on the patty melt, or is it double, bro? Because I much prefer it single, so I fucking don't get as full. I don't want to get as full, Jay. We're going way off topic here, man. But listen, it's good insight, all right? Good insight. You guys got to know what's up. All right, I'm gonna put the poll up, bro. We just went on an absolute side tangent about burgers, bro. It's double, but the double is the way you gotta go, then, Hernando. If you think the double is the way to go, tell me. I'm taking whatever you tell me, I'm doing. Because you are the OG. I'm definitely getting the spicy ketchup, no doubt. Fuck the triple, bro. I'll puke. Bro, I've been cutting for a minute, bro. I be getting too full fast. Almost like I get annoyed. Hey, W Dirty Reg. Thank you for the love in the show. All right, I get the double locked in. Double locked in. Locked in, Jay. I know, KZ. I need to be a fucking man. You're right. When you start talking about future food, you know the cut's getting real. True. I'm getting the whatted chicken. Yeah, Jersey Girl's hyped for this whatted chicken. It's going to be sensational, dude. I'm excited for you, Jersey Girl. I'm taking a bite, and you take a bite of the burger. But Chad says I have to get a burger and a patty melt because Hernanov's recommendation, he said the patty melt's the way. KO 3 or decision is nice. What's the line for that? Kyle bets badly. Time to eat your chicken nuggets for dinner. I know. I'm not going to be able to finish all that. I totally know. The line's going to be crazy long. I'm expecting an hour wait. Everybody and their freaking grandma's going. How many subs to get a Hatless J stream? 100,000, dude. At 100,000, I will do it. You look at the reviews today, they're pretty good. I'm expecting it to be a solid place. The initial hype is going to be crazy, and it's definitely going to be busy, but I don't care. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait, Jay, Jersey Girl. Yeah, they opened one, KZ. It opened today. So, yeah, we're pretty stoked. Bro, Jai Herbert also 3-5 in the UFC. Fuck betting on Jai Herbert. 3-5 in the UFC. Not taking out Mandel, Nallo. Hell nah. To the nah. Hell nah. All right, let's keep moving, man. We're going to get to the co-main event. We got Kyler Phillips versus Charles Air Jourdain. The prediction for me has been Charles Jourdain. You guys know I'm back in Jourdain. I think he can outstrike Phillips. I think he can make Phillips uncomfortable. I think he can force Phillips to shoot a takedown. I think Kyler Phillips is going to get exposed in this fight. I think he's going to grab a gilly, make it go silly type shit. Boxing can match Phillips better from the mid and the close range. Phillips is sharp from range, but that's really it. Jourdain better on the inside. And even the long range, I think Jourdain does fine. Grappling wise, I'm not thinking that Phillips has an edge in jiu-jitsu, but maybe could land a takedown. But with that, puts himself at risk of getting caught in a gilly, especially if the fight's going on and the fatigue starts setting in. So I like the idea of absolute savage W. Nah, Florida's not getting an In-N-Out burger, bro. Fake news. Sadly, I wish it was real. But yeah, I think Charles Jourdain should make it happen, bro. Sub is live. Plus 700 Jourdain sub is crazy to me. But dude, the money line is nice now. Minus 130. What the fuck? Poll error? What poll error is there? Oh my God, double Jourdain? What the fuck? Thinking too much about burgers, man. That's funny as fuck. Bro, Jourdain money line is too nice. Minus 130. Holy shit. Jourdain sub at plus 700. What are we talking about? Come on now. The double is Jourdain. There's only one thing you can do, and that's bet Jourdain. You're only allowed to. Dude, we got Jourdain, gang. You guys know. Come on. I love Jourdain. I want to get Jourdain on the show. Watching tape with Big Jackal right now. Might be locking up Jourdain for multiple units. Also, Castañeda's mid. Hey, W, Paku. Thank you for the love, man. I'm going Vologdin, and obviously, you know, Big J making it happen with Jourdain confidently. Jourdain Malott, bro, you got to add something to it now. It's plus 135. Fuck it. You're almost at the point where you don't want to lay minus on any bets, but you do bet awfully small. But at minus 130, it's not a bad line. That's a nice line. Phillips by decision, plus 275. Jourdain plus 170 decision. I like it. $95% on Jourdain. Oh my God. Jourdain love is unmatched, bro. Jourdain's the motherfucking man. Hey, I like it too. I think Jourdain's ready. We're going Jourdain, gang. Jourdain, gang. Jourdain, gang. Never bet on someone named Kyler. It's crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Jam by sub at plus 700 is too good to pass up. You can't bet on Malott because he lost to Neil Magny. Fair. I get it. I do get it. I mean, it's a valid concern. But it was a long while back. I don't know. I think he's better now. Burns be looking washed, but I get it. I get it. I get it. W, the money coming in on Kyler. Got to play it safe. W, the money line. Bro, I'm happy to see that people are betting Kyler, so I go the other way on fucking Jourdain with more confidence. You don't think Jourdain getting the sub? Well, you get a decision too. He win by any method he wants. Hey, W Midwest Cannabis just sat down at work, ears on. W, bro. Thank you for the 124th love, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, we're about to hit the goal, man. We're one like away from the stream like goal. It's fantastic. We're definitely hitting it. I love seeing it, bro. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. It's beautiful to see. Speaking of cannabis, take your Ripskis. Take your Ripsky J's. True, too technical put out with a Gilly. I mean, fair point, but if there's a mistake made by Phillips, he could get strangled. What scares me, the Jourdain line movement mirrors the Duncan line movement, and Duncan got trounced. True, but I don't think Phillips is Moicano level. I'm going Jourdain. Jourdain sub 7-1 odds. I like that. I like that shit. Jourdain Savage sub. Plus 700, gang. Money line it, 30%, second place. Decision, third place. Then Phillips all the way in last, man. Jourdain, gang. I gotta love it, bro. We're Jourdain Army up in here. It just is what it is. It's his time to break into the top. It's been a long time coming, too, man. Years. Years. I'll decide, Charlie Combat. I'll decide after weigh-ins tomorrow. Let's wait to weigh-ins. And I tell you what feels right, my brother. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's jump up to the main event, man. Shout out to everybody watching live, but also a special shout out to the replay gang. Don't think you go unnoticed. I appreciate everybody who watches PropAholics after the fact. You guys are fantastic. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Make sure you turn the post notifications on. You don't want to miss a thing. I'll be live tomorrow for the weigh-ins. I'll be live earlier in the day with lunchtime. And then, of course, the weigh-in recap show. So big things on the freaking cusp. And I'll be live for the full card. Burns Malott to cap things off. Or really, it's to close out the show. We capping it off with a bang. We closing it out with a bang. I'm picking Mike Malott. The main event curse everybody's talking about. Did I curse Mike Malott? If you think so, if you believe in the curse, and honestly, if I actually have a main event curse, the power is in my hands to affect these UFC outcomes. Gilbert Burns is a very live underdog then. But I don't believe in Curse J up in the Great White North, okay? The curse is negated by the weather up in ice cold Canada, all right? It's too far north for the curse to reach. You understand? I think Mike Malott is taking it home this weekend over Gilbert Burns. I think the hands should be faster. The precision on the punches should be accurate. And I honestly feel as though Mike Malott is about to take home a nice savage W over a well past his finest hour, Gilbert Burns. More than anything else, it's Burns is past his finest hour. Not so much of Malott as the next title challenger. It's the fact that I think Gilbert Burns is in the twilight now of the run. 4 losses in a row is hard to come back from. I don't give a fuck how good the names are. And Mike Malott, I mean, he's a good striker. He's been a striking coach at Team Alpha Male. And I just feel precision favors him. Hand speed favors him. Grappling skill matches. Hard for me to pick the side of Burns. Now, am I running out crazy on prop bet and Malott by knockout? No. Do I think that him being this wide of a favorite is unfortunate? Yes. Do I think he's going to lose, though? I do not. I believe that Mike Malott probably stops and age Gilbert Burns. He has pretty good punch power and pretty good timing on his punches. And Burns showing the signs of slowed reflexes, ultimately, I think he's in trouble. But they're not going to give you any beauty on it. I mean, minus 130 from Malott by KO. This is stupid. The prop betting side is dumb. The prop betting side is not fun. The prop betting side is rather unfortunate. I think the DGen prop betting side, what do you got? Burns by submission at 7-1 odds. Like they want you to bet Burns. They want you to. They're like, listen, here's your gift. But Malott should probably get him. It's just a battle of, different times of their career. Malott riding momentum and success, well-rounded. Burns seemingly on the cusp of out of it. It just doesn't feel right. Hey, WOG Smoker, what's up, my boy? We're just talking the main event, dude. We're making it happen with the main event. Dog, y'all been savage with the likes. Holy shit. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. 134 likes is actually crazy up in here. That's sick, dude. For Winnipeg, bro, we just ran it up to 134 likes live. That's wild as fuck. Absolute savage W, dude. Holy hell. Thank you guys for the likes, man. We hit the like goal. We hit the subscriber goal. Dude. Absolute savage dubs. Thank you, man. That's sensational. Sensational. Thank you so much, man. We love you, Jay. Hey, I love you guys too, Charlie Combat. Burns last time against Morales, dude. He reminded me of Herbert Burns. I don't know where the mentality is at. Listen, if you're on the Fade J main event side, I get it. I do. And I'm not hiding from the fact that, I am down in main events, 1 in 10 on the year. I've been Mr. Miss It on the main events, dude. Holy shit. So It's an anomaly, though, to be that wrong. It's almost amazing. With that, I think people will get excited on the underdog this week and then end up getting cooked. So I have to favor Malott to win, you know? I think that Burns is past his finest hour. I think Malott should be victorious, man. I think he's live to knock him out. You know? That's the truth. That's the truth of it all. 53% of the chat is on Mike Malott. So according to the chat, the lines are bullshit on this fight. They're saying it's near even. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Let's see. Burns sub, Malott KO, Dogger pass. What's Malott round 2? Not even worth my while. Malott KO 2 plus 450. Oh, it's so ugly, though. Over 2.5 plus 100. I don't like it. I don't like it. Malott by decision is plus 550. What the fuck? And let's see. I see a dono up in here. Yo, Stephen McTowley, I appreciate you for the $2 and keeping that dono train running. You're an absolute motherfucker. I appreciate you, bro. We're looking at the knockout prop just for you. Burns by KO plus 750. If you're a menace to society, there you go. There you go. There you go. Morales is terrifying. I agree. Burns at 39. We'll see. We'll see, dude. I'm going the other way. I'm going the other way, dude. I'm going Malott for the W today. No, I'm not pick flipping. I think Malott could win a fucking decision. Malott could win over 2.5. Picking Malott to win and over 2.5 rounds if you think he gets it done in the later stages of the fight. Because everybody's like, oh, Burns over 2.5 will cook him. Malott could be in better shape late. Burns is an explosive athlete. I think Burns could potentially be the one that fatigues. And a lot of people ride high off of Gilbert Burns' victory many years ago, or rather his defeat, many years ago against the side of Khamzat. But dog, that was 2022. That was 4 years ago. Since that point, he beat Neil Magny easily, which is nice in 2023. And then Masvidal, which is fine, 3 years ago. And then lost to Bilal, Jack Della, Sean Brady, Michael Morales. Has not won in 3 years. And against a retiree in Masvidal. Activity rate, Burns, he's been fighting about once a year. A little more, 1.5. A little more than once a year. I'm going to favor him a lot to pull through. Moicano won. It's true, but this is, Burns is not Moicano, though. Burns is not Moicano, though. Burns is not Money Moicano, dude. Burns is not MMC. I think Malott could catch him. I think Burns is going to show signs of slowdown and get caught with something silly. And he'll end up looking up at the lights like, oh, fuck. He just got knocked out bad. That's what I'm feeling, man. I'm going Malott. I think he KOs him, but he could potentially get on the cards. Burns is him? Bro, he's not. He was. If we're talking Burns 6 years ago, we're having a different discussion. Since the Khamzat Chimaev fight, Burns has had 6 fights. He's 2-4. when he was on fire back in 2020, it's a different animal. But, man, there's been some tough outs. And I see a lot of red across the board, man. At 39, nearly 40 years old. A lot of respect to Burns. Faith-based Burns. They're going to show out one last time. I remember when Burns was a young prospect on the rise, dude. Remember when he beat Cowboy Oliveira many years ago. Time is going to beat Gilbert Burns. Malott, no. Time, yes. Time beats him. Time beats him. And that's why I favor the side of Malott. Time. But the chat does have love for Burns by sub. Dog or Pass is in second place with 31% of the vote. There's a lot of faith in the side of Gilbert Burns. And listen, I respect all those that are backing him. I see over 45% of the chat is going underdog in the main event, and not a small dog, a massive dog, a plus 300 or plus 250 dog, depending where you go. I wish you guys nothing but blessed luck when it comes down to the main event on this card. But ultimately, I just feel as though the A side has to be proper Mike Malott at home in Canada to win against Gilbert Burns. Now, I am getting ready to start my members stream after this. But if you're not a member and you don't want to become one, that's okay. Be sure to check out my brother's channel. My brother's got a video up now. Little Bro J is really on the MMA YouTube grind, kind of similar to how I started. His Bellator is PFL. He's doing PFL picks on his channel for all the cards. He did it for the most recent one with the Absolute Savage Belfast card. And he's got his own Savage Underdog lock and betting show like your boy's doing. I just linked up this show of my brother's in the chat. He's actually almost at 1,000 subscribers. I think he's about 3 away from it. So check out his video, 7 minutes. He gets to the motherfucking point, which I respect about him. Hey, Stephen McTowley, thank you for 5. When everyone thought Gaethje, McConnell, Strickland, and even Charles were just washed 2 out of their prime to win, look at Burns' last 8 opponents. True, but none of them were 39. None of them were on the cusp of 40. This fight is more comparable to Josh Emmett versus Kevin Villegas than it is to those other examples. Thank you for the 5, my bro. And listen, if you're right, I'll give you a bow and nothing but respect. I got Lil Bro's channel pinned up in the chat. Latest video. You got to watch it. He's doing PFL picks too. So he's got a channel worth checking out. Now, for me, what I'm planning on doing is going live with the Savage members in just a minute. I will have timestamps up for this show after the members only stream to quickly run through everything. Malott by KO was the people's pick for the main. Jourdain by sub in the co-main. Nallo by KO in the fight before. Jasudavicius decision the fight before. Just money lining on Moisés Young. Barbosa by KO in the fight before that. Just money lining on Valentin Leblanc. Money lining on Saricam and Boser. Zheleznyakova decision the fight prior. Underdog lock for me. And then money line it on Horth and Aldrich. Castañeda decision on the fight before that. Over 2.5 on the Siraj and Yannis fight was surprisingly the pick. But a lot of people also like the dog or pass option. I'll have everything up in the Discord. So if you didn't see the whole show and, you know, maybe you're not going to rewatch the whole thing, but you still want the results, if you're a member of the channel, which you should be, you can get it all in the Discord and run it up from there, and you'll get all the access that you need. So W to the people. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Smash your like, subscribe, keep it locked in. We're doing members now. Peace out.